this video, I'm going to be walking you through how to make a countdown video for your live stream. So at my church, we always start our live stream 15 minutes before service starts, and we want to make it interactive so at least people will know when it's actually going to start, and that's what this is going to be. Now, I've done this before a long way, but I learned how to do this here in Davinci Resolve, so I want to actually share this with you. So I'm here just on our interface here, and let me go ahead and just create something real quick, and we'll walk through the steps that we need to actually create the countdown. All right, so I threw together a little intro that I just looped for it to go up to 15 minutes, because again, we start our live stream at 9:45. So the idea is that this video will just play, and once it gets to the end, it will cut over to our live stream. So at least there's a counter for that. So all we have is a aerial video of me flying my drone around the church, and I just have that looped over and over again. You can pretty much put anything in here. Could have done a still image, and then all of this is nothing but a bar. The long, difficult way of just putting a bar around the entire image with another layer under that, which is this blue tint here, just to change the color. So that was mainly about it. Now, and I also have a text layer here. Let's click on this, and all it does is have stream start. So you can put whatever wording that you want, and let's actually scoot this over just a little bit to right there. All right, so what do you need to actually get this done is really simple. We're going to come all the way over here to the beginning, and we're going to do our text plus title. And let's drag this all the way to the end. Now, one other thing I didn't say is I have the video out of focus in the last 10 seconds. The color is removed, and it comes back in focus. So this is the last 10 seconds. So it's a visual cue that this is going to change. So actually, let's move it back to 15 seconds. So we'll do this at 15. All right. So I'm just going to drag all of this over here. And this is where the change happens. So within 15 seconds, if we play it, see, it'll fade to that. And actually, let's drag out that fade a little bit more. I think that's a little bit too much. Let's drag that out for 5 seconds. And we'll match this as well. So that transition will take place over 5 seconds, more gradual. All right. Now, let's go back here to this text layer. And what we're going to do is first, let's pick our font. I'm going to delete the title. And the font that I've been using right now is Product Sans. That's Google's font for their phones. And now that we're here, we cleaned this out. You can change the color here if you wanted to, and the boldness and everything like that. I'm going to right click on here, and then I'm going to do time code. All right, so we got all this here. So now with this being selected, let's go ahead and go to Fusion. And now inside of here, you can always click this little dot here. The one on the right will go here. The one on the left will go here. Don't really need that one. So now that we're here, let's make sure you have the template selected, and we're going to have tools, so you could also make these changes here if you wanted to, but we're not going to do that. We're going to click on modifiers, and then double click on here, the time code on template, to show everything here. Now what we're going to do is, I'm not going to show hours, I'm not going to show frames, we're just going to do minutes and seconds. So what we need to do is our frames per second. This is going to be the frames per second of your actual timeline. So you can always come back over here if you don't remember, go to edit here, and actually it's saying it's 25. So we'll do it at 25. So that is our frames per second that this is going to be done in. So what I'm going to do is actually do -25, because that way it will actually count down instead of count up. We don't want hours. All right. And what we're going to do is come all the way over here to the end. And you can see this number over here, 21,599. So let's do this. So let's do -21,599. And then -24. And as you can see, it is now counting down. That's all we had to do. I took the total length of our offset and I did the negative of that, and then we did negative frames, and now it'll count down. So now let's go back over to edit, and this is where we want to play with the spacing and the size of here. Let's increase the size a little bit, and we want to change our placement here. All right, so what I also did is I have a layer of blue here that's changing the color of our video, kind of an overlay, and then I have our drone footage blurred out. What I'm doing though at 15 seconds, I'm changing that into no longer being blurred, and I'm removing that layer. So that's where I want to have a visual cue so people will notice the countdown. So if we come in here and play this, see, there's our countdown working for us. And then we're going to transition to, it's going to be not blurred. See the layers coming off, and then there's our countdown. We're going to get to the end. All right. And then that's it. Now, what you could also do is we can fade out everything if we wanted to. But that's how simple it is just to add a countdown timer. You just do a text plus, format it the way you want to, go over into Fusion, go all the way to the last part of the frame, and then you put in the negative number of that, and you do the negative of your current frames per second that are going on in your video, and that's it. So hopefully that helps. If you like this type of content, I would appreciate a like, consider subscribing, and hit that bell. That way you get notified when we come out with other great videos to help modernize your media ministry. This is AJ, and we will see you on the next video. Later.